Yo, what? My art Red Hood is crazy. So full charge auto version 14%. I will deal more damage. Wait, using Bastion? It's better for me to fast shoot with Bastion? No, this is comparison on just the playstyle of Red Hood. So Mr. Altris made a Red Hood comparator where I just enter my lines. So I enter my lines. Max ammo is, and charge damage is, and so this will show what cube is the best and what playstyle is good. So full charge perfect, fast shoot, full charge perfect, fast shoot perfect. But this is with no core. But what if we do core, can pierce, has pierce, range bonus, auto pierce? What am I missing here? Oh, the charge damage line made the difference. Oh, so full charging would actually made a difference. Oh, but then if I put my charge damage, yeah, full charging would actually be better than fast shoot manual, fast shoot. But then fast shoot perfect is still the best. But then without the charge damage, oh my god, look at this insane calculator. So it'll tell you. What if I have 0 ammo? So full charging ends up being better if I had 0 ammo. If there's spears, the auto starts sucking up. So I guess this assumes that the auto, when there's spears, the auto doesn't pierce when it's not bursting, I guess. Yeah, so it assumes that the auto only gets burst during burst time. Insane. Oh my god, so there's range bonus and then auto pierces. Oh, the auto pierce. Oh, so I can put in here. So if it auto, but then if the auto is piercing, wait. Oh, it does increase the damage there. But wait, the core pierce is more significant. No, the range bonus is making a difference. Yeah, the range bonus actually made more difference on the full charge auto, because range bonus gets taunted twice, 1 pierce on pierce. Oh, yo, this calculator is insane. Does this round up the max ammo? Remember how the ammo percentages happen? It handles the rounding properly, but keep in mind, if you add the ammo, like there's rounding that's happening. Maybe it's easier to just, instead of asking for the percentage, just ask for how much plus ammo they have. And there's the Matorinos here. Oh my god, that messes with the wingman calc. Oh, if it's ever wrong, you can manually set it yourself in mat happening. Oh, over here, mag capacity. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, so just manually change it. So if I because I know that I'm already plus 11 ammo, I can just write down 17. Obviously this is like a math kind of thing, and this might be worth to think about. And this is assuming, if I recall correctly, this assumes that you have max skill 1, skill 2, and burst. I could actually see what would be the best playstyle for me in different situations, in different bosses. And this is personal damage. This assumes that maybe you're controlling, if you're autoing, you're probably having another character that you're manualing for probably like fast charging burst. Like you controlling Maxwell so that you can reach the timeline of 5 seconds non-burst and then 10 seconds full burst and then 5 seconds non-burst and then 10 seconds full burst, right? Thank you, Mr. Altris. You technically don't get 10 seconds for burst. That's something that Mr. Kanto discovered. What do you mean? If you go into math happening, there's a burst time dilation. That is the factor used to reduce the number of frames you get in burst. So you guys have been counting the frames. So at 10 seconds at 60 FPS, you would expect 600 frames. But you only get actually 586 frames. In burst interval, 586. Now we have the frame timeline. Why is there no elemental damage stats? Because elemental damage is like a strict multiplier across like everything else. So basically, with elemental damage or without elemental damage, the ratio is going to be the same. So basically, there's no reason to calculate the elemental damage because everything else is going to be the same. Your damage when you're out of burst, your damage when you're in burst is all multiplied by the elemental damage. So like there's no reason to calculate the elemental damage. Meanwhile, while you're in burst versus while you're out of burst, you have different attack percentage. You have attack percentage scaling. So remember that the Red Hood skill 1 or skill 2 gives her more attack while she is in burst 3. So what that means is the more attack percentage you have, there's like some dilution that's happening because when you're bursting, you get less effect from that. But then it might make a difference with the charge speed because with charge speed you get more charge damage, right? So it's calculating whether if it's more worth it to, you know, have more charge speed or more attack. And I think if you guys, I guess you guys can also try to figure out. So you can also like while you're in the re-rolling section, you can start figuring out like, okay, do I keep that max ammo and do I want to stay doing that actual play style, right? Do you keep that max ammo or not, or do you do now? Yeah, fast shoot. I guess if I do, let me try removing 0, no max ammo. Oh yeah, see, full charge starts being better. But then the moment I get maybe, I don't know, 80%, fast shoot starts changing. Eh, there it is, boys. There it is. Yeah, this is chat. Basically, this. Is that spreadsheet available for everyone? What is it, Mr. Altris? That's fine, but it's only version 1.0 right now. Oh, you're telling me there's an updated version? There's gonna be an updated version soon, TM. I plan to be able to add some full burst buff calculation. Altris really cooking. Oh yeah, okay, so again, because of that, yeah, so this calculator is calculating Red Hood's self like damage. It doesn't include like Maxwell's buff. Yeah, basically like additional charge speed buff or like additional attack buffs. And then I guess like the uptime of the attack percent buff, I guess there's like something to consider, right? There's like the litter buff, which only lasts for 5 seconds. And then there's like Maxwell buff, which lasts for 10 seconds. And then another thing is, I guess just to give an example, Dala technically has a buff that can last on outside of the full burst, right? So it's just giving an idea on it. That one overcomplicates it, I'll be honest. And honestly, like if you can't calculate it with like Dala's time buff, it's totally fine. And maybe you can just assume that her buff lines up with like Litter's like 5-second buff. But for right now, it's a decent way to gauge what's the best way to play your specific Red Hood. He brought out the mat, chat. There it is. He got the mat, he got the timelines, he did the mat. That's a lot of numbers. Jesus. Well, Mr. Altris, thanks for sharing this insane calculator. I'll link it, I guess, for people to look into it. And again, chat, go ahead and thank Mr. Altris.